My name is Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal. Man, I saw an episode of that show, I Am a Stalker, on Netflix. It made me think when my cousin was going to college, right? She worked in the library there at the school. You know, like a librarian girl. You know that you came and you changed my world. Just like in the movies. No, but she worked in the library, right? And she would get out of work around, I don't know, 6 p.m. or so. And so I would drive up like around, right a little bit before that time, when we were like to meet up. And I would sit outside the library and watch her leave work, right? But she wouldn't see me. And I would kind of follow her as she walked to her campus apartment. Like, I don't know, kind of like in that show You, like on Netflix, like, hey, you know? And I would be a certain distance behind her, just kind of following her. And after a certain amount of time, I would text her, saying, "Hey, I'm watching you, or I'm right behind you." And she'd turn around and laugh and ask how long I've been there. And I'll be like, "Oh, ever since you left work." And yeah, I don't know what you'd call that, some sort of following kink or stalking kink, but yeah, that was one of the games we played. And I look back on it now, and I just think, yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a stalker. But a romantic, sweet, adorable stalker. I fall into pieces and I don't know why. It's all because we're all afraid to die. And if you think about it, it'll eat you from the inside out till you don't know what to do. Man, my niece has been growing one of those like portobello mushroom kits, and she keeps bringing me like mushrooms to eat. And they're alright. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms. But now my burps taste like the earth. Like I'm having earthy burps. Also, has anyone out there like ever woken up with your eyes like sticky from, I don't know, like eye sticky crust? Like some Ren and Stimpy shit? And you can just hear your eyes blinking with every single blink. Like I have moments like that where I can just hear every single blink. Like just clicking. You know what I do hate though is when people sneeze like really loudly. Like, come on, like what are you doing? You know, when they go like that big old achoo, like why are you doing that whole business? When you know your sneeze, you just want attention, right? Like a piece of shit. Like cover your mouth like an adult and muffle that shit, you know. And look, for people who like to sneeze a lot, if you sneeze 3 times, I'll say bless you each time. But once you go past 3 and into 4, yeah, fuck no. I'm not blessing you. You're being an annoying piece of shit. Quit that shit, you fucking dumb, stupid bitch. Bongo, 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 I don't want to leave the Congo. No, 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 no. Bingo, bango, bongo, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. Hey, did y'all hear that recently in the crypto world there's been 4 mysterious deaths and the world doesn't seem to care about it? Yeah, well, hear it. That's all funny. I really don't care about it either. So, moving on. Trips me out when women get like plastic surgery and they don't go all cartoony, you know, like big. Like, why would you pay to make your tits or your butt or your lips bigger and not fully max that shit out? Look like, I don't know, Jessica Rabbit, you know, just rowdy fucking big, you know? It's like when I inflate my tire, right? I'd rather overinflate it than barely inflate it, right? Does that metaphor make sense? Yeah, it probably doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, just like these 4 crypto deaths that mysteriously occurred and no one is talking about. Including me, though. I'm not talking about these 4 mysterious crypto deaths at all. No, siree. I'm not going to talk about them at all. You don't foam in the wet sand. You don't foam at all. Oh, you don't foam in the wet sand. I do. Yeah. And then you do this rowdy guitar solo like pew, pew, pew. Oh, I remember right when I was young, I was in the Boy Scouts. And, you know, we did that basic shit like where we meet up and I don't know, like shout out the Scouts honor or whatever. And there was this one time where I kind of remember where we were given like a block of wood and a rubber band and some tools, right? And they told us to make a model boat, and the model boat had to float over a certain amount of water in some sort of contest, and I guess we would get a badge or something. I don't really remember the end game of it. So, as a young boy with a father, I asked my dad, hey, can you help me with this? And I don't remember if it was that he was this much of a drunk or what, but he was thinking he decided to make the sail for the boat out of like the cardboard that a 12-pack of beers came in. And I think the sail had like a big ass blue Bud Light logo like very prominently on it, as if we were sponsored by them. And again, I don't know what my dad was thinking, because that cardboard was pretty damn heavy, and yeah, the boat like did not sell at all. Like, no, but didn't even make it past the gate. No badges for poor child Lorenzo. And let's see what we have here. What's left? Oh, finally, I have some past Facebook statuses we can look at here, okay? Here's the first one. I sweat a lot when Limp Bizkit is on. Yeah, that's still true. Limp Bizkit kind of does pump me up and gets my aggro levels all high and the adrenaline going. So, yeah, no, I agree with that. It's a good status. Next status. Does this Dunder Mifflin t-shirt help me fit in? Yeah, I've never been a fan of The Office, but I feel like people wear those shirts without even really like knowing where it comes from or what it could mean, Here's the next status. Yeah, sex is great and all, but have you ever let out a fart in the women's feminine hygiene section at Target? Yeah, I have no idea what might have inspired that. Maybe I just happened that day to go through the women's section in Target and let out a fart, and it made me, I don't know, feel something special. I honestly don't know where that came from. Okay, next one here. Any lawyers out there willing to take my case? The frozen meals keep fat shaming me, saying they're family size meals when I eat them alone in one sitting. It's 2018. I should be able to shop frozen foods without being insulted. Yeah, it's a pretty good sounding lawsuit. I think the Casey Anthony lawyers could help me win this bullshit ass fucking case, make me look, give me sympathy. I also had a joke about how I was the reason they changed one size fits all to one size fits most. So yeah, I'm like the Roe versus Wade of fat people, just changing the laws of the nation and shit. Okay, here's a good one. Another status. Newborn babies are gross looking. Yeah, no, I still completely agree with that. Like, babies right out of the womb look all compressed and slimy, and yeah, just like nasty. Like, they need a good couple of months before they start looking adorable. I'd say even wait until they get full control of their neck muscles and then kind of like less of a soft head, and then we can talk about like putting them in pageants or saying they're adorable. Like, I'm not gonna tell you your baby's adorable right out of your pussy. Like, it's gross. It looks fucking gross. Here's one. Another status. Please everyone, I need your prayers. I ate a lot of food and have no room for dessert. Please everyone, pray for me that God makes room in my belly for dessert. Make sure you comment that you're praying for me or he won't hear it. Yeah, wow, I must have been super religious at that time. I mean, that shit got 2 likes. So obviously some people out there actually cared about me and my needs for God. And okay, the final one here is drum roll please, right? On The Dark Knight Rises special features, you can watch a full-length film of everything happening in the movie from the point of view of that little boy who sings the national anthem at the football game. Like, come on. That's such a great idea. Like, to have for Christopher Nolan to make that shit happen, do some sort of Snyder Cut hashtag campaign, and let's get the entire movie from the viewpoint of that little kid singing the national anthem, and then Baines is like, such a lovely, lovely voice, or whatever the fuck when he blows up the stadium, But yeah, that's another episode for today. Do. I hope these earthy burps go away. I hope they go away, just like those 4 cryptocurrency mysterious deaths that everyone is trying hard to cover up. Wow, like we don't talk about it and it'll just go away, right? And yeah, remember, you're only allowed 3 sneezes or I'll fucking kill you. I will kill you. Kill you like they did those 4 crypto CEOs and founders who were killed under mysterious circumstances. It shouldn't be investigated at all. Yeah, no, like and subscribe, guys, and stay safe. Alright, take care. Bye.